Good afternoon and welcome to the ladies' singles final of the 1989 Midland Bank Championships here at the Brighton Centre between the holder Steffi Graf and the American-based Yugoslav teenager Monica Seles. What does the world champion think about this 15-year-old wonder?
Already she's the number 7 in the world and she has really emerged this year and had very, very good matches, and she's awfully good already, but it's very difficult to say how far she can get.
She's playing well always, and I always have to play well to keep up with her, because still she has, for her it's always going to be up to like 2 years to win her service game than for me. And what I said for today, I'm really just going to try to go for every shot, and if I make it like at the French Open, that's fine. If I just miss them, that's okay, because one day hopefully they will go in.
And I can assure you many of them have been going on this entire week. With me as always, Dan Maskell. And Dan, really, the way she beat Hannah Mandlikova the other day, losing just one game, quite remarkable.
Fantastic, really, John. There are many good judges, and I think I'm one of them who believes that she is playing better tennis at her age than Steffi Graf was at the same age.
Well, that's praise indeed, the world champion Steffi Graf. Let's have a look now at some of the details concerning Steffi. 20 years old, from West Germany, of course, and the world's number 1, the world champion, in fact. The winner of those 8 Grand Slam titles, and last year, as the whole world must surely know by now, the winner of the Golden Grand Slam, adding to the 4 major titles the Olympic gold medal. And Dan, really, I think she wouldn't be entirely happy with her form here this week.
No, I think she's been feeling for the ball a bit, John. Sometimes I've felt she was a bit stale at the end of the year, but not really at her happiest form this week.
And her opponent today, here she is, the 15-year-old from Yugoslavia, ranked 7 in the world, a semi-finalist at the French Open. Steffi beat her there. The 4th round of the Wimbledon Championships, where again Steffi was her conqueror, and the 4th round of the US Open. Well, that is a remarkable achievement when you consider that here today she's playing only in her 12th Open tournament, 12th women's tournament.
Well, certainly.
She asks us to call her, with the American pronunciation, Seles to serve.
So first blood to the youngster.
Of course, it's not often that a world champion plays anyone who hits harder than she does, and I think, Dan, that is the big problem for Steffi today, the sheer pace.
Interesting thing to me, John, is that she has put her first 3 serves into court. Not suffering from too many butterflies in the tummy, I think. Start.
40-15.
Well, yesterday she looked unhappy from the start against Novotná, and I wonder whether she feels any more certain today.
Out.
40-30.
Interesting.
Oh!
Great second service.
So this young lady has given Steffi Graf here quite a lot to think about in that opening game. When you think what a marvellous year she's had again this year, she's lost just 2 matches, and one of them the French Championship final to Arantxa Sanchez. And I think a lot of...
15 love. Love.
Of course, the classic way to play against the two-hander is to drive them wide and expose the shortage of reach.
And that's a magnificent recovery on the part of Seles. Wrong-footed there, very badly, but recovered so well.
Interesting that she played two.
Yeah.
$40-15. Game start. One game all, first set. Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, Steffi is able to move her around at the moment quite nicely. Looking at that last point, she had to rush that shot, Seles, and didn't really have time to prepare for that attempted backhand winner. So 1-all. Well, you probably heard the pop of the string in Seles' racket as she returned the bit.
Love 15. Well, that's a lovely shot. That's a lovely shot.
15-all.
A lowish ball that the server will play now. A lowish ball, and she goes over the high part of the net. Lovely winner down the line, 15-all. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. That's one of the greatest forehands in the game.
15-30.
Well, that was a lovely forcing rally. Graf absolutely forced into error here by the sheer pace and depth of this young lady's ground strokes. It's a very fierce drive, that. Steffi can't quite control it. And back live. 30-all.
$40-30.
Great service.